Why play Nautilus Support? Well, he has an insane amount of lockdown. He's naturally very tanky, his roams are very strong, and his engage is guaranteed. However, he's very all-in with little disengage, and he can get kited, especially if he misses hook. Nautilus's passive are his basic attacks are empowered to deal bonus damage and root the target. However, each target has their own 6-second cooldown. Nautilus's Q is a straight line skill shot, and if it hits an enemy, it deals damage to them, stuns them, and drags them towards Nautilus while he also dashes towards them. However, if it hits terrain, Nautilus then dashes to that terrain and it refunds half the cooldown and the mana cost. Nautilus's W is an auto attack reset which grants him a shield. It also empowers his attacks to cause the target to take damage over time and nearby targets to them to take half the damage. However, this extra damage only lasts while the shield is active. Nautilus's E sends out 3 waves of explosion which deal damage to enemies hit and slow them. Nautilus's ultimate is a point and click ability which sends out a depth charge which will chase an enemy champion. On the way to that champion, it sends out multiple eruptions which deal damage to, knock up, and stun enemies hit. When it arrives at the target, it erupts, dealing damage to them, stunning them, and knocking them up. For combos, your go-to is to attack into W and E. Attack again into your hook before attacking away. If starting your ultimate, use ultimate into your Q. Attack into your W reset, then use E before attacking away. And if starting hook, use your hook into an attack and W reset. Follow up with E into attacks and ult when you need to. For matchups, Nautilus is great into champions where landing a single auto attack or hook basically kills them. However, he can struggle into champions who are happy to get hooked or easily disengage from him. For runes, take this. Aftershock makes your all-in play style even stronger. For build order, start World Atlas and Pot into tier 2 boots, lock it, and upgrade to your celestial opposition. From here, a Knight's Vow and Thornmail are great pickups before finishing your build by getting insanely tanky with any of these. For skill order, start Q then W then E before maxing Q then W then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Ignite. Exhaust is also very underrated if they have high burst damage champions. For synergies, he works very well with champions that can get their full combos off while he makes them stand still for ages. Starting the game, your goal is to make life as easy as possible for your carry while making life as difficult as possible for the enemies. And the way you do this is by the constant threat of your very strong all-ins. Look to take early brush control. Once you have it, they now have to respect the range of your hook at all times. And in addition, if you can ever simply walk out and auto-attack them, it's devastating. This gives you a massive zone of control which makes life very easy for your carry. And from here, you're looking for any missteps where you can land that hook or auto-attack and go all in. And once you hit level 6, your engage is guaranteed, especially if they don't have flash. Your roam mids are also incredibly strong as you bring great damage and great lockdown. So if you ever get a window, go give them a visit. Enter in the mid game, take your tower as soon as possible, then rotate mid. This puts you in the center of the map to start making your plays. Entering late game teamfights, you can play as your team's engage, where you look to hook or ultimate a squishy target. Otherwise, you can play as the peel, where you simply stay near your carry and use all your CC to keep enemies off them. And that's how to play Naut Support. If this video helped you, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next.